Hey crafters, it's Janet with Craftin' It Up in Creations, coming at you today with a little bit of a project share. I created a shadow box wall decor item, and I just thought I'd go through and show you some of the different things I've used, different things that you can pick up at your local craft stores once they start putting all this stuff out, and maybe things that you hadn't thought of using for something like this. Now, the shadow box that I kind of put together is these two frames from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to show you exactly what I used here in just a little bit, but I'm going to show you just basically what I did with it. As you can see, it's interactive. I have some glitter in there, some little puff balls, and some snowflakes and just different little things. Now I have used some greenery, like some floral picks, some of these. Everything has come from just about anywhere and everywhere you could buy craft supplies. So whenever I know where I've gotten these, I will definitely. I've noticed in the last couple of years, even Dollar Tree brings back a lot of some of the same items. So hopefully this will give you some ideas. Now this is some off-ray ribbon. It's in the ribbon section at Walmart, and it's of course these cute little pink puff balls. I hung that kind of at the front, and I used hot glue. These are Creatology puff balls, and I've put them on the top. So I've kind of went out looking and searching for things that would go with the colors of this Frank Garcia Santa Baby paper. And those Prima flowers were sold to go with it, so they kind of match it. But they had like a gold or a bronze center. And I thought I may put some more of these on top. I want to decorate it just a little bit more. I've used some of this as a floral pick from Hobby Lobby. It was probably $2.99 or $3.99. At 50% off, it's $2, so at most, maybe $1.50 even. I used that inside of it and on top. I've got these really pretty clear snowflake buttons. You can get them at Joann's, Michael's, or AC Moore. They all have those. Of course, I've got a little stash of jingle bells, and these have little snowflake tops. Here are some more of the buttons. Some of these actually have a back to them, so you do need wire cutters to kind of cut that back off of them. But the one that's up in the very right-hand corner here, I actually left it on there and butted it up against there and put a little bit of hot glue so it stays. And I tried to throw around these little snowflake buttons just here, there, and everywhere, because that's just what snow does. And I kind of put those everywhere. So they also have these really pretty ones. These were from Hobby Lobby. I have another pack of purple ones of these. I wanted to show you the pack, but I cannot find it. But these are kind of like that pink color. The Frank Garcia Santa Baby line has really pretty pinks and a mint green as their main colors. And so I purposely went through shopping my stash for those colors, but then I've also looked at like Walmart, and I got some of the mint green ribbon, and then that little puffball garland at the top, and found that and different things. So as you can see, a lot of these aren't that expensive, not on sale, but definitely never buy it without it being on sale, because you can definitely get it, you can get it, at a really good price, and you can make, your dollar go quite a bit further. I have these little snowflake stickers, I just strategically stuck them around. I may go back and still add something to the outside of this. I definitely want to add some more of the flowers to the top. Now this is just some off-ray ribbon from Walmart, and I surrounded the shadow box with that. And I did glue all this down with hot glue, and I used the Gorilla Glue sticks. This is a Copic marker, and I used this pink to color these little wooden pieces. You can see they were regularly wood, and then I also put some cotton candy stickles over top of that. And this comes out more pink looking in the video than what it really is. I haven't quite figured that out yet. Some of the flowers in the Santa Baby collection looked almost peach to me. And I'll show you that here in a little bit, but they do have some more that are a little bit more pink in color. Now the diamond stickles, I actually used those on the Santa. I didn't put any on his actual beard, but I did use it on his hat and his coat, just on the white. These are little snowballs that you can get from the Dollar Tree. I added those to the center. And then they also did have the mint green in this trim as well. This is actually vase filler. This was from AC Moore. And they're really nice and thick. And I just kind of line them up along the side of the other frame and hot glued them into place. So they're kind of like in that 3D look as well. I really like how all this came together, the 3D look of it. Basically, I just laid down the paper on the back part of it so that anything that I glued down, it wouldn't kind of mess it up. I did use some of this Snow Tech on all, just strategically and on little pieces as well. And then for the designer paper, I glued it to the back of this, and then I even put a different piece on the other side of it so that it was finished. And I even put extra hot glue all the way around the edges just to make sure that that glass holds in place. But as you can see, you can get all kinds of these little decorative Christmas ornaments from, these are from the Dollar Tree, the others are from Hobby Lobby. AC Moore has tons of stuff to choose from, and of course Michael's and Joann's always does too. This was just some yarn that I picked up at Walmart. It's really soft, but it's in that really pretty mint green color as well. And I love it. I would like to do some project share and share some of that with you all. And then this is my little Christmas. They're just pink light bulbs, and I've hung a couple on the inside, and then I put 2 up at the top to kind of decorate with, along with, you know, another bell and some other greenery. And they also have these words. It's joy, Noel, believe, and peace. And you can paint these as well, just like I did the believe that's down in the corner. That one's the one that's actually on it is from Michael's, and it's in like all their little wood chip area. And I spray painted it with this satin heirloom white paint. And then I actually went back over it with this pearl mist. And this one's Rust-Oleum. It is absolutely my favorite. I use this all the time. I love the look of those two together. Now, like I said, they had the Prima flowers that they sell that directly go with this pattern paper. But these, like I say, they look a little more peach color or like maybe a vintage pink. So I kind of mixed and matched some of that stuff. It doesn't really bother me at all, but just be mindful that some of the pinks are just slightly different. I did go over the other side of the glass with a dryer sheet in order to keep from the glitter from sticking, but as you can see on the sides, I got a little too antsy and picked it up before all that glue had dried, so it does stick a little bit to the sides. These were from the Target Dollar Spot last year, and you could definitely recolor these. You know, you can use craft paints or spray paint or anything. Make them whatever color you want, but these were $3. I would definitely be on the lookout for things like that. I love the Target Dollar Spot. They have a lot of cute things there. These are just some of the little journaling tags that they have. So I just kind of went through and shown you what the different ones were from that set as well. There's tons of videos out on YouTube showing the collection itself, and so I highly encourage, if you do love that paper, to go check those out. And I'll leave a list of some of my favorite YouTubers that I've watched in the past week. Those gems were from Michaels, and they have that pink and green in it as well. These are from the Target dollar spot, and these were only $1. Both of them, I would look for these again this year. Those wood tags, if I can find those again this year, I'm going to buy as many as I can. No lie. I used so many of those last year on so many different craft projects. I would love to have a bunch more. This is my last set, and I've already used one out of it, but I love them. They're kind of nice and thick and everything, so. And I like the fact that they look a little worn, look a little vintage looking. The next time I make one, I'm going to definitely put through these really pretty silver wire LED lights. I really believe that I can kind of stick it through and still glue that down and put that on the back and, change the batteries. I did use some of this glitter inside of there. Some of these really cute white pom-poms. These came from Michaels. And then these words also came from, I want to say, I'm not sure exactly where these came from. I want to say these came from AC Moore, but they're going to have that mirror look, and they're really pretty. This was definitely Hobby Lobby. This is like kind of a garland. I may use this in the next one that I make because I think that is so pretty. I think it would be nice hanging in there. I have some other ideas for these as well. This is just a little pick that I got from Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby and AC Moore really have some really nice little picks. And the other day I was at Michael's, and they've already started getting a lot of theirs in, and they do too. But I just think this is so pretty. Of course, you can get these bells from the Dollar Tree. They usually sell them in green and red and silver. But this is the frame that I used. Now, it's a white frame, and the glass is just on the back of it. A lot of them either say Dream, Wine O'Clock, I believe, and something else. And I thought maybe I would have to scrape the word off, but all I did was put acetone on a really nice paper towel, one that won't break down, go right over the word dream, and it will come right off, and then cleaned it with some glass cleaner. That little ouse from Walmart and the little deer is from AC Moore. I think those would be super cute in the middle of one too. And of course, adding regular sequins in there would be nice. So I did want to go ahead and show you the Santa Baby paper. This is from Frank Garcia, and I think this paper, of course, already is so popular. I'm having a hard time finding it. I think it's all sold out, mostly due to the YouTube hop probably last week. But scrapbook.com did have some of it if you're interested in it. I have not seen it at any of the stores yet, but I kind of just go through and show you what each of these papers look like. And the 12 by 12 papers are the only one that they have with this beautiful pink foil. If you buy like the 8 by 8 or the 6 by 6, they do not have the foil on them. They're still beautiful, but it is different as far as the foiling, and it really does make some of it pop, with that foiling on there. And I want to say the paper packs average about $20 on these. A lot of times if you get these at Hobby Lobby, the Prima packs sometimes are only $14.99. But you do get 4 sheets of each of these images. And this is what they look like. So the pink and the mint green are kind of the more popular color scheme throughout this. There are some darker pinks, some lighter pinks. The flowers are just beautiful. I love that Santa. He's the one I used in the shadow box that I made. And then I took another separate piece of paper and fussy cut around him and used pop dots to pop him up off of there so you can kind of see him in behind there as well. But then he kind of sits out far from it. And you can see some of these. I just kind of go through and show you what they look like. They're so pretty. And they just make really good background papers. So I really want to make a couple more of these. I have some other ideas for them. If you're interested in seeing like a start to finish, let me know down below. And I'll do those. Otherwise, I'll kind of share these as just an idea video because there's really not much to it. Like I don't feel like I'm giving you any information as far as how to do it because it's pretty simple. But at the same time, if you're like me, I enjoy it both ways. I don't mind watching somebody create it. Sorry. I don't mind watching somebody actually create something. But sometimes I just like the project shares just to give me ideas. And there are so many talented YouTubers out there that I have watched in the last week. And like the hop that there were 2 different hops that I watched. And there were so many different and really good ideas. And a lot of it just makes your mind turn and think, and then you come up with ideas on your own, or even if you are the type of person that would copy exactly what someone else did. Some people still don't have that talent, let me tell you. So never ever feel bad. That's what we're here for. And for me, that's what crafting is all about. It's taking it, adding a little something else to it yourself, doing some of these craft bazaars or craft shows, and this is just one of the things that I would like to make. Now, the one I made is probably one that I'll keep because, like I say, I didn't wait long enough for that glue to dry, but now these are chipboard stickers. I am showing you those. I used a couple of these on there as well, like the little banner and one of the ornaments. One of the other ornaments was just an actual ephemera piece, and I just popped it up on pop dots. One I made 2 layers thick, and the other one I only made a layer thick. But I love these little deer. They are so cute. But just kind of showing you what those look like. I love that little gingerbread house. But this is just some of the other things that they have. These are kind of like, I want to say, planner stickers. And they're really nice. I'm not even sure that I'll use them on anything craft-wise. And then here are some of the puffy stickers. I think if I make another one, I'd love to use that bike in one and those 2 really cute deer. And these are just some snowflake stickers. And then this is just the little 6x6 paper pad, and I'm going to flip through it and show you the designs in it. And of course it just doesn't have the foiling, and that's the only difference, of course, in the size. But I was really pleased with how this turned out. I can't wait to make more. Like I say, I have a couple other ideas that aren't even Christmas related. So I'll do a couple more of those. And like I say, let me know in the comments down below if you want to see start to finish, or if you just like the project share ideas themselves, because like I say, I'm not doing anything that anyone couldn't do. When you go back and watch other videos, or you can go back and watch somebody show everything they've did in theirs, it just gives you a lot of different ideas. So I held this together with E6000, and I even put some hot glue around it to hold it quickly at first, but the E6000 to kind of hold it permanently. And as you can see, it's got that shaker feature. So Like I say, if you enjoy videos like this, help me out, support my channel. Make sure you click that like button. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button. If you hit the bell afterwards, it'll notify you every time I upload a new video. I hope you guys are taking care and having a wonderful summer. I'm very sad school's getting ready to start because I love sleeping in, but you know, that's how it goes. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys take care and hope you get a chance to craft it up.